Hello, gentlemen. I'm Dr. Lucy Stone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about something incredibly personal, and for many men a little bit concerning as the years go by. I'm talking about the loss of a very specific and very healthy biological indicator, the morning erection. For a lot of men over 50, its disappearance is a subtle nagging fear that creeps in during those quiet, pre-dawn moments, a silent question mark hanging over their sense of self. It feels like a bell tolling for your vitality, a sign that things just aren't working like they used to, that the engine is starting to run a little less smoothly. And I want to tell you right now, it is not a foregone conclusion, not merely an inevitable symptom of aging that you must passively accept. You can get it back. Today, I'm going to share a simple, powerful, almost unbelievable hack that takes just 60 seconds, a mere sliver of your time for a potential payoff that can redefine your mornings. You can do it in the privacy of your own bedroom right before you get into bed, with no one else being any the wiser. It doesn't require any pills, any special equipment, or any complicated routines that are difficult to remember or stick with. And while the primary goal is a restoration of that beautiful biological signal of health, the side effects are even more profound, creating a positive ripple effect throughout your entire well-being. You will feel a subtle but deep relaxation, a letting go of the day's accumulated strain. The nagging tension in your lower back will ease. That constant dull ache you've maybe even learned to live with will begin to subside. Your sleep will become deeper and more restorative, the kind of sleep where you truly wake up feeling refreshed, not just less tired. And when your partner notices the return of that youthful, confident, and very unmistakable morning sign of life, believe me when I say she will be thrilled. It will be the simplest, most powerful way to signal to her that you are still a vibrant, capable, and ready man, without you ever having to say a single word. She will be so grateful for the return of that easy intimacy and morning confidence, for the quiet reassurance that the connection remains strong and vibrant. So, put aside all the complicated solutions you've heard about, the endless supplements and intimidating contraptions. Grab a comfortable seat because by the end of this video, you will have a 1-minute nightly ritual that can profoundly change your mornings and your entire sense of self-worth, a small key to unlocking a much larger door. Let's start by clearing up a major misconception right away. The morning erection, which we call nocturnal penile tumescence in the medical world, is not, despite what you might think, primarily a sign of sexual desire or arousal. In fact, a man can be completely uninterested in sex and still have them, which tells us we need to look deeper for its true purpose. It is instead a crucial and powerful physiological sign of robust health and a well-functioning nervous and vascular system, a barometer for what's happening inside. It's a silent daily report card your body gives itself, a non-negotiable part of its internal maintenance cycle. This incredible biological event occurs because during deep restorative sleep, specifically during your REM or rapid eye movement cycles, your body's stress response completely shuts down, allowing for a state of profound physical renewal. Your brain puts the fight-or-flight system on standby, switching off the adrenaline and cortisol that keep you on high alert, allowing you to enter a profound state of rest and repair. In this peaceful state, your parasympathetic nervous system, the one responsible for rest and digest, sends a powerful clear signal to your blood vessels to relax, open up, and dilate. Your blood pressure drops to a resting baseline. Your arteries become more pliable and your body flushes the tissues with a fresh surge of oxygenated, nutrient-rich blood, a nightly irrigation system for your entire vascular network. Think of it as a nightly non-negotiable maintenance program for your entire vascular system, a mandatory tune-up that keeps the channels open, the muscles relaxed, and the blood vessels healthy and supple. It is a vital preventative health measure that your body performs automatically to keep everything functioning optimally, a process as essential as any other bodily function. When this nightly event disappears, it's not a direct signal that your libido has gone away. That's a separate, though sometimes related, conversation. It's often a red flag, an indicator of a deeper underlying issue that is interfering with your body's fundamental repair protocols. You can think of it as a canary in the coal mine for your overall health, an early warning system that something is out of balance. And the most common culprits for its disappearance are not what you might expect. they are often silent, insidious issues that build up over time. The first major offender is chronic stress and elevated cortisol. If your body is constantly stuck in a state of high alert, filled with stress hormones from work, from worry, or even from a poor sleep environment, it simply cannot fully enter that deep, restful, restorative state where blood vessels relax and open wide. The stress response keeps everything tight, tense, and constricted, acting as a constant brake on your body's nightly maintenance program and preventing that crucial vascular flush from occurring. This tension acts like a tourniquet, silently choking off blood flow and keeping your system in a state of defensive readiness when it should be in a state of repair. The second culprit is simply poor sleep quality, a far more common issue than most people realize. It's not just about the number of hours you're in bed, it's about the quality and architecture of that sleep. If you are not achieving deep, uninterrupted REM sleep, the dreaming part of the cycle where this magic happens, your body never gets the chance to run its nightly repair program. You might as well be trying to get your car's oil changed without ever pulling it into the garage or even turning off the engine. Without that essential phase of rest, your body is in a constant state of deficit, never fully recovering from the day's stress and never getting a chance to restore its vital functions, leading to a gradual decline in performance across the board. Finally, we have the most direct physical problem, nerve and blood flow impairment, a mechanical issue that often stems from our modern lifestyles. For many men, the nerves and blood vessels that control this function become constricted or compressed over time, not from a major injury, but from slow, accumulated strain. This is often the result of a sedentary lifestyle, spending countless hours sitting at a desk or in a car, which leads to poor posture and chronic tension in the lower back, glutes, and hips, areas that are critically important for pelvic health. This constant compression, this daily tightening, directly interferes with the neurological signals and the vascular pathways that need to be clear and open for that nightly maintenance program to work, like a kinked garden hose preventing water from reaching the flowers. My goal with this 60-second nightly hack is to address all three of these issues right at their source, providing a direct and immediate intervention. We're going to target the specific nerves that are directly responsible for sending the signal, the muscles that are holding that destructive tension, and the blood flow that is being choked off, all in one fell swoop. This simple ritual is a direct intervention in the very processes that are silently sabotaging your health, a manual override for a system that has been stuck in the wrong gear. It's a purposeful nightly command to your body to relax, open up, and restore, a reset button you can press every single night. To truly understand why this simple massage of your lower back works with such surprising efficacy, you first have to understand a key piece of anatomy, the sacral plexus. Think of your spine as a bustling superhighway of nerves carrying all the vital signals from your brain to the rest of your body, a complex information network that governs every function. At the very end of this superhighway, right where it meets your pelvis, sits a crucial bundle of nerves known as the sacral plexus. This is the central command center, the anatomical control panel for your entire pelvic region and everything within it, the very nexus of control for the function we're discussing. These sacral nerves are directly and intimately responsible for sending the command to your pelvic blood vessels, telling them to dilate and open up, acting as the electrical switch for the entire process. But when you are stressed, or more commonly, when the muscles in your lower back and glutes are chronically tight from a sedentary lifestyle, those sacral nerves can become compressed and overstimulated, like a keypad with someone leaning on it. They get stuck in an off position, muffled and confused, unable to send the clear, strong signal for blood flow that is required. The 60-second massage we're about to do targets the exact muscles that are holding this destructive tension by gently and intentionally releasing the pressure in this specific area, physically lifting the weight off the nerves. You are literally taking the strain off your body's most important control panel for vitality, freeing up the lines of communication. You are freeing the communication lines, allowing your brain's natural nightly command to relax and restore to be heard loud and clear throughout your system, turning the switch back on. This ritual is so simple, you'll wonder why you've never done it before, yet its targeted nature is what makes it so powerfully effective. It takes no more than a single minute, and you should make it a non-negotiable part of your nightly routine right before you get into bed, as habitual as brushing your teeth. You don't need to be a professional massage therapist or have any special training. You just need your own two thumbs and the intention to release tension, to consciously engage with your own body for a moment of healing. To begin, start by lying comfortably on your back, either on your bed or on a comfortable yoga mat on the floor, creating a space where you won't be disturbed. Take a moment to settle in, to take a few deep breaths and signal to your mind that the day is over and it's time to let go. Now, gently bring your knees up and hug them into your chest, feeling the gentle stretch in your lower spine. This simple motion will work to gently stretch and open up your lower back, creating space and making the upcoming massage even more effective by pre-lengthening the muscles. You can rock your knees slowly from side to side for a moment to feel a pleasant, gentle release of tension in the sacral area, warming up the region. Once you are comfortable, take your two thumbs and position them on either side of your lower spine, right at the very top of your glutes, where your back meets your pelvis. If you feel around, you will notice two small bony bumps or protrusions in that area. These are your posterior superior iliac spines. Your thumb should be positioned just to the outside and slightly below those bumps. This is the sacroiliac joint area where your sacrum meets your hip bone, and it is a major, often overlooked point of tension that can have a profound impact on your entire pelvic system, a literal crossroads of structural stress. With your thumbs in position, you are going to perform 3 simple targeted actions that work in concert to release deep-seated tension and restore flow. Action 1. Small, firm circles. Using the pads of your thumbs, begin to press firmly and make small, deliberate circular motions on both sides of your spine right in that key sacroiliac area. You should feel a deep, satisfying pressure, a sensation of digging into a muscle that has been clenched for hours, a knot that needs to let go. This is not about causing sharp pain, but about making firm, intentional contact, communicating to the muscle that it is safe to release. Spend about 20 seconds massaging this area, moving in continuous small circles, feeling the muscle fibers soften and release beneath your thumbs, like butter slowly warming. This initial step warms up the area, increases local circulation, and starts the crucial process of neurological release. Action 2. The vertical sweep. Now, maintaining that firm, consistent pressure, slowly drag your thumbs upwards along the muscles that flank your spine, moving from the base of your glutes all the way up towards the lower part of your ribs. Once you reach the top, slowly drag them back down to the starting point, following the same path. Do this in a smooth, continuous motion, sweeping up and down between 5 and 10 times, like you're ironing out the wrinkles in a sheet. This action helps to elongate the muscles of the lower back, encourages lymphatic flow to remove metabolic waste, and literally flushes out built-up tension and stagnation from the area, promoting a sense of lightness and openness. Action 3. The transverse drag. For the final part of this powerful ritual, return to the very base of your spine, right above your tailbone. Press your thumbs in firmly and this time drag them outwards towards your hips, moving horizontally along the top line of your glutes, tracing the belt line. This motion directly targets the deep, often chronically tight glute muscles, the gluteus medius and minimus, that can compress those all-important sacral nerves as they exit the spine. Perform this outward drag about 10 times, paying close attention to the feeling of the fascia and muscle tissue releasing with each pass, as if you're smoothing out the tension with your own hands. And that's the entire ritual. It takes just about 60 seconds, a minimal investment for a potentially massive return. As you finish, take a long, slow, deep breath in, filling your lungs, and then a long, slow breath out, releasing all the remaining air, and consciously feel a wave of relaxation wash over your lower body. The tension you were holding throughout the day will have begun to dissolve, and you will have sent a clear, undeniable message to your nervous system that the work is done and it's time to rest and restore, to switch over to the healing parasympathetic state. The results of this simple nightly ritual are much more far-reaching and profound than just the return of a single morning phenomenon. It's about systemic upgrade. By consistently performing this nightly release, you are actively retraining your nervous system, teaching it a new, healthier default setting. You are sending a clear, repetitive signal to your body that it is time to relax and let go, a message that powerfully counteracts the stress and tension of your entire day. This powerful cue allows you to fall into a deeper, more restorative state of sleep almost immediately, which is the absolute cornerstone of all health and vitality, from cognitive function to immune response. Better, more profound sleep means your body has ample, uninterrupted time to produce and utilize vital hormones, to repair damaged tissues at a cellular level, and to build a stronger foundation for the following day, leaving you resilient in the face of stress. This restorative process is what allows you to wake up feeling genuinely rested and prepared, with a clear mind and steady energy, rather than tired and depleted, already playing catch-up from the moment your eyes open. Furthermore, by massaging these specific strategic muscles, you are directly and deliberately promoting blood flow to your entire pelvic region, manually encouraging circulation to an area that often becomes stagnant. You are manually telling your body to open up those constricted blood vessels, ensuring that a rich supply of fresh, oxygen-filled blood can get to the areas that need it most for nightly repair and maintenance, nourishing the tissues and nerves. This doesn't just improve your intimate function in the morning, it dramatically improves your overall systemic circulation, benefiting every organ and muscle. This enhanced blood flow leads to a host of cascading benefits, including better energy levels throughout the day, a more stable mood as your brain receives optimal fuel, and a noticeable reduction in that nagging low-grade discomfort in your hips and lower back that is so common after 50, that feeling of stiffness you've come to accept as normal. It's a fundamental physical upgrade that benefits your entire well-being, from the inside out. And when you wake up in the morning feeling more rested, more refreshed, and experiencing the return of that unmistakable biological bellwether, it's a powerful psychological boost that goes beyond mere physical sensation. It is a daily physical reminder, a tangible piece of evidence, that you are still a vibrant, capable, and healthy man, that you have agency over your own body and its responses. That newfound sense of confidence, that deep-seated knowledge that your body is still working for you and responding to your care, is what truly fuels intimate connection and personal power. You carry that calm, that sense of self-assurance with you into every aspect of your day, into board meetings, into conversations, into your own quiet reflections. This small ritual transforms your mornings and, by extension, profoundly influences your entire sense of self, rebuilding a foundation of confidence that may have been slowly eroding. So, what will your partner's reaction be? It will likely be a mix of pleasant surprise, genuine relief, and deep appreciation for the change she sees and feels in you. The return of the morning erection isn't just a sign of your physical health. It's a transparent sign of your mental and emotional well-being. It signals that you are less stressed, more rested, and more at peace within yourself, which makes you a more present and engaged partner. It removes a potential source of unspoken anxiety that may have been present in the relationship, a topic too delicate to broach but heavy in the air. There is a wonderful, unsaid comfort in that signal, a silent language of health and connection that speaks volumes. It means you are still in the game, fully and completely. It's an easy, non-demanding, natural form of intimacy that can start the day in a beautiful, confident way, setting a positive tone for everything that follows. You are a man who is calm, who is rested, and who is still capable. That daily physical affirmation will not just change your mornings. It will change the dynamic of your entire day and your relationship, because you will carry that sense of vitality and confidence with you everywhere you go, influencing every interaction. So tonight, try this simple 60-second ritual. Don't expect a miracle tomorrow morning. Be patient with your body, as it is unlearning patterns of tension that have been built up over months or even years. It's a process of retraining your body, but after a week or two of consistent, dedicated practice, look for the subtle changes, the small victories. The tension in your lower back will ease, your sleep will feel deeper and more substantial, and then one morning, you will wake up to a very unmistakable and very welcome sign that your body is back online, that the internal communication lines are clear. A confident signal that says, I am a well man. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this information helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe for more simple science-backed health hacks, and share this video with a friend who might need a little nightly reset. Let me know in the comments below if you're going to give the Morning Wood Reset a try tonight. I'm Dr. Lucy Stone.